For more than a century, many of our nation's leaders have been either Democrats or Republicans. While that doesn't come as a surprise to many, it doesn't mean there's not political movements outside of those two parties. Our Donovan Lynch takes an inside look at Maine's smallest registered party.
In Ripley on Sunday, personal freedoms are being discussed over hot dogs as the Libertarian Party of Maine gathers to talk strategy.
It's about getting people on local ballots and growing the party that way.
The Maine chapter of the Libertarian Party is the smallest of the four official political parties in Maine, with just over 1,000 members, according to the most recent data from the Secretary of State. The group's platform blends conservative economics with liberal stances on social issues, all centering around bodily autonomy and property rights.
Really what we believe in and what we try to do is give people the freedom to run their life and not have the government run it for them.
Harrison Kemp is the party's chairman. While he acknowledges the party's small membership, he thinks libertarianism will take off this election cycle, in part because of growing dissatisfaction among both Democratic and Republican voters in Maine. His strategy is simple.
Getting people to wake up and realize there is another option. They don't have to go with the same two options they've always had.
Kemp's optimism is rooted in a recent legislative victory. Earlier this summer, Governor Mills signed a bill that cut in half the number of voters needed for a party to be part of an election. For members like Jim Baines, this lower barrier to entry will allow the Libertarians of Maine to accomplish a larger goal.
What this basically means is we really need to get on the debate stage at the presidential level and at all other levels and force Republicans and Democrats to talk about things they don't want to talk about.
But with less than 1% of registered voters in Maine, the Libertarian Party, for now, lives on the fringes of the state's political landscape, looking to appeal to those disaffected with current leadership.
I think it's important for people to understand that they can have a voice in a different way.
In Ripley, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.